I'm sorry.
Come on, man. You know what?
I'm just nervous.
Don't you know your name?
Yeah, I
Okay.
forgot my name. Okay,
Go ahead.
I'm Andreas Schoenfelder.
And this is the TCB Jungle Room.
Jungle Room. Here we are.
So what is the TCB Jungle Room? Actually, this is our first show. So, Andreas, what is TCB?
Taking care of business. That's what we are, man.
Yeah?
Taking care of business.
And the Jungle Room this is the room where we talk about anything.
We talk about what's happening.
Yeah, what's happening.
In the mess of the world.
Right.
In the jungle.
That's why it's called a Jungle Room.
Yeah, and we're in the room. We're in the room
And
talking about what's happening in the jungle.
And every once in a while we'll have a surprise guest. People will come and talk about whatever they want to talk about. Okay, so this is our first episode. So let's get started. So Andreas, how was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good. I just have a little question.
Yeah, what's the question?
I forgot to put my makeup on.
Wow, we don't need makeup. I know I don't need makeup. Why do you need makeup, Andreas?
I just thought, it was just something I thought I forgot about it, So you didn't put no makeup on?
No, I didn't put no makeup on. Anyway, some of you might know or might not know, Andreas and I, we are part-time Uber drivers. You know, we just do it for the fun of it because we like to drive. So I'd like to talk about Uber for just for a minute. You don't mind, eh?
Yeah. Well, you were saying, we're part-time. How many hours did you do last week?
It doesn't matter how many I did last week, but I did it. I just wanted
to about 50.
Yeah, very funny. I just want to talk about customers. Tip your Uber driver. Wait, do you get tips when you Uber?
Well, yeah, people they're really nice. They told me about the third race. Honey Swift on the third race, and let's go to the races. So I get a tip there.
You get a tip.
I got a guy giving me a tip at the stock market. He told me don't do it.
Don't do it.
So yeah, but are you talking about like money?
Yeah. Do your customers tip?
Nah, you kidding? People, they have no appreciation for people like you and me here.
Well, I find that some Uber
they think
customers
we're making too much money driving already.
Yeah, well, I find that some Uber customers do tip, but you know what? Tip your Uber driver. I mean, Uber driver, we come, we pick you up in our car, we're nice to you. We talk to you. We even open the trunk and we even get out and put your luggage inside. So tip your Uber driver because this way you'll make the Uber driver happy.
Chris, actually, I want to tell you something. Look, let's be truthful. Okay. If you don't want to tip Chris, that's okay with me. But me, I think you should be tipping. Because me, I'm a white albino and.
You're albino?
A white albino.
What's a white albino? What is a white albino?
I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be saying I'm black albino. No, I'm actually no, I'm not. I just got off the subject. Yeah, Chris, yeah, he needs a tip. Yeah, he needs a tip. I mean, he's working really hard. He's what 50 hours a week, and
Yeah, very funny. No, I'm just part time. But anyway,
he's just part time.
No, like I'm saying, it's nice to get a tip from your customer. It just shows appreciation, and this way Uber driver, you'll want to come and pick you up. And anyway, so
well,
that's it.
First of all, before you tip your Uber driver, do you have the Uber driver app on your phone?
Well,
it might not even have it.
No, but they must have it because.
How do you know they're even taking Uber?
Well, because they're
taking taxi cabs still.
No,
you know what? Maybe I should take out my code. Yeah, here. By the way, let's use my code XYZ22.
Well, how else are they calling an Uber? They're calling Uber with their app, right?
Yeah, but how do you know who has Uber there? How many people take Uber anyways?
A lot of people take Uber because Uber is a lot cheaper than a taxi, right? Oh, by the way, we know at the end of a ride you'll rate your you'll rate your Uber driver. Don't give your Uber driver a bad rating because he took a wrong turn.
Or if he talks too much.
Yeah, if he talks too much. Just be grateful that the Uber driver got you to your destination safely. I got a comment one day from a guy. He texts me. He says I'm picking up his girlfriend, and at the end of the ride, he gave me a $10 tip. But you know what he wrote? Thank you for taking care of my girlfriend and getting her home safe. Now, that is great. Isn't that great?
Well, that's really.
I felt so good about that, right?
Yeah.
So instead of sometimes customers trying to give a Uber driver a bad rating or whatever, you know what? Because ratings, it does affect us, right? It affects you, right?
Well, it doesn't affect me.
Why not?
I get pissed off. That's all.
But anyway, so that's it. Another thing I want to talk about is Uber customers.
Uber customers.
Yeah. Do you notice that when an Uber customer calls you and you go to pick them up, they're always looking at their phone, but they don't look up to see that you're coming. And all of a sudden they get surprised that you stop in front of them to pick them up, right? And then they'll come up to the window and they'll say, "Are you Uber?" Me? So a lot of times I say, "Well, why would I be stopping here?" You know? And also Uber customers, please make sure you got the right address, okay? Because sometimes you put your location, it's the wrong address. You ever had that happen to you?
Yeah, and it has happened to me, yes, for sure, Chris. And I want to tell you guys, you know, like this show today we're talking about in the Jungle Room, we're talking about Uber. Now, this is not addressed to all these people who are tipping, right?
Exactly.
Okay. And all the other ones who are giving out 5 stars and 6 stars, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
It's 5 stars.
5 stars.
So it's 5 stars.
And we're only talking about you bunch of cheapskates that are serious.
Okay.
Cheapskates who are out there who think that you driving in our luxury cars that we keep so clean for you guys.
Exactly. I keep my car clean almost every day.
You think we're making a fortune. Earning, okay, you can tell us, okay, why are you doing it in the first place? Well, to tell you the truth, the real reason why.
Why are you doing it?
Well, to tell you the truth.
Okay, tell me the truth. The truth. Nothing but the truth.
Because I need the money.
Okay, all right.
Well, is that a good reason?
That's a good reason.
That's a good reason.
Okay.
So, I Uber to make money, okay? Now, the gas has gone up so high, okay? Now, I've talked to a bunch of people and I said, you know what we should be having on the Uber app when they finish?
No, tell me what.
They should have an automatic 5 stars, automatic, okay, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, they should give them a choice, 15 or 18% tip.
I think I don't know, is it on there? I don't know, because I'm not an Uber customer, so I
And
don't
also, I think that the app shouldn't close until the tip.
No, but I think so. Actually, I think there is an option on there. Anyway, and then another thing about Uber customers, don't you know that they think that we're delivery people? You know how many customers I've had that come with big boxes or big TVs and expect us to fit it in our car?
Last time I had to go out and stop by U-Haul and pick up a trailer to pick up their goddamn stuff. I said, I had to get an attachment. I told them, I said, hold on, I get the attachment, put the trailer. Hey man, like what do you think this is here, air cargo?
You know, we're not a delivery service, and if you're having a big package, at least call us, text us, and let us know so that, you know, we can tell you whether we can take it or not.
Chris, did I tell you about the time that this guy comes over here, they just come back from IKEA, right?
Okay.
They open the back door, they start shoving everything inside the back.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, no kidding, I'm telling you. Everything they shoved in the back of the car. Then we had to put some stuff in the front seat. So I said to them, whoa, hold on, what are you guys doing? I says, where do you expect to be sitting, in the trunk?
You're kidding me.
So they all looked at me, the 2 people, and I said, where are you gonna sit, in the trunk? So I said, take this stuff back out. So they took it all back out.
Yeah.
So I said, now what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Do you want to go someplace, or am I just delivering this merchandise? So they said, no, we want to go back home. I said, well, man, if you want to go back home, well, first of all, the trunk's open. Dump the stuff in the trunk.
Yeah.
Number 2, okay, remember one thing, your 8-foot long thing don't fit in here, so leave it at IKEA. And that table that you bought, the 12-foot table, ain't going on my roof. Chris, ain't going on my roof.
Do they really do that?
Yeah, we brought some cord to attach it to the roof. I said, what do you think? And I said, no, ain't gonna work, man. So I said, listen, why don't you call up Maisland Transport or somebody, and then you can order up, and then you can, meanwhile, leave this guy here with the merchandise, and I'll bring you guys home.
I know exactly what you mean, because one day I went to pick up some customer downtown, and they came with two big stools and a table, and I looked at them and I said, where are we putting this stuff? So the girl says, can you try? Yeah, I tried. I put one stool in the trunk, couldn't get the other one in. Okay, and then I couldn't even get the stool out. So I said to them, listen, you know.
We kept the stool. He kept the stool.
Did
you keep the stool?
No, I didn't keep the stool. I finally got the stool out.
Oh, phew.
But people, we're not delivery service, you know. So, you know, and how many times we go to the airport, put luggage, you know, pick up people's luggage, put them in the trunk, take them out, heavy luggage, whatever, and drop them off at the airport, and they don't even give a tip, you know.
It's all about the tip, guys.
You gotta appreciate your Uber driver.
Yeah, it's all about the
That's
tip.
all.
Listen. We gotta give you.
We love customers.
Yeah, let me give him a friendly tip.
Okay. Tip.
Tip. I'll give you a friendly tip. Listen, guys. We would appreciate, what, how much do you want to get?
Well, no, whatever you want to give.
Come on,
$1,
$3, $5?
$2.
Well, maybe $1. That's, you're asking,
Well,
asking.
okay, I don't know. I don't. It's up to customers. I
What,
think.
$5?
Wait, well, that'd be nice. I mean, I've gotten $5 from customers. Even $10.
$5. So guys, here's the tip. Pay your Uber driver for small trips, $5. For bigger trips, five and more.
Oh, I got an okay.
And forget about the slice of pizza, because you know, we've already had breakfast. You know?
Oh, another thing. You ever get 4 people in your car, right? You know, they come in, they drive your car, 4 people, and they go a short trip, which is about what? You make what, $4 or less than $4?
$3.75.
$3.75. And between the 4 of them, they don't even give you a tip at all, not even a dollar tip. Isn't that terrible?
You know what? I want to tell you something. You know, Chris,
Yeah.
I think we should give up this Uber driving. You know, there's a bunch of cheapskates. I'm gonna go become a busboy instead.
I don't know about that.
Man, the guy told me the other day, they share with the tips, you get 2% of the sales.
Really?
Yeah, 2% of the sales. Look, if we got 2%, I mean, that'd be kind of a little bit cheap, but
Yeah.
2%, but 2%. Look, we deliver the table. There's a $50 worth of food, 2%.
Yeah.
He gets $1.
Anyway, bottom line is tip your Uber driver. Hey, listen, another thing I want to talk about is, did you know that when you buy a car in Quebec, right?
Yeah.
That you have to pay extra for flashes, for indicators? You know those things on your car where, to let people know where you're going? Have you seen those?
Oh, yeah, you mean, the one that go left and right, the flashers?
Yeah, they flash,
Wait, I drive a German car, man, that comes, like, it's a little bit extra, you pay a little bit extra, you can
No,
get
in
flashers.
Quebec you have to pay extra. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I never see people using them.
Most cars do not have flashers on them.
Are you serious? Really?
Yeah, well, it's obvious.
I thought it was only in Quebec that they don't have them.
Well, it's obvious because I don't see them on the cars. When
But
the
you know-
guy's turning, there's nothing, no clinking.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're all defective, it's possible.
I don't know, but one thing I do know is that I use mine. And
Oh, you mean you have that option on your
yeah,
car?
I've done my car, and I find that when I use it, right, to go over, because I'll give
People
enough
speed
time,
up behind you?
They seem to speed up. I don't know if they see it or they don't see it. I don't
Ah,
understand.
I understand.
And sometimes I have to honk them like, and then they look at me like,
Yeah, it's almost like a bull, like, when a bull sees the red, the red,
the red cape there,
cape, yeah.
Yeah.
What does he do? He speeds up.
He speeds up.
So
He goes
these
down.
guys, when they see the flasher, it comes out red, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, they're like the bull. They run after it. They run after
Well,
it.
that's what I think.
I think they should change the color of the flasher. Make
think
it
so?
white, so
Well, I
that
don't
people
know.
could realize that.
Realize, yeah.
White. Maybe. Whoa.
And plus, I think with all the construction that's going on in the city, everybody's always in a rush.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. So
Did you know there's a lot of Russians here?
really, I didn't know that.
You just finished telling me.
Everybody's always in a rush. Okay. Oh, another thing I noticed with people, why do people drive slow in the fast lane?
Because their friends drive fast in the slow lane.
Could be. And you ever notice when you're on the highway and they're merging in?
Yeah, they all slow down.
They all slow
stop.
down.
Yeah.
No. They're merging in and they slow down.
Yeah,
and
they
you're
slow down,
coming
yeah.
and they get in front of you and they slow down. People, why? Don't you think that when you come in you should speed up and go so that the guy who's coming doesn't have to put on his brakes or move over,
I have a funny feeling it's because these people, they think they're gonna overshoot the highway, like when they're coming in like 80 miles an hour, and then the traffic's going 80 miles an hour, they figure they're gonna go right over. So they wanna make sure that when they go in, that everybody sees them.
You think so?
Yeah, so
Okay.
everybody sees them. So, and then, and they get noticed, because believe you me, they get noticed. Because the whole bloody line in the back slows down, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, yes. Well, in Quebec, people drive like that. They don't have flashers. They don't know this. I don't know.
Don't
It's
forget
an
you gotta pay
option.
extra, it's an option, yeah.
They gotta pay extra for it. They don't tip. They're a bunch of cheap
You think so?
people.
Okay.
People-
Let me ask you a question. No, do you tip?
When I
Do you tip? Do you tip?
of course not.
That's not what you told me. Come on. No, seriously, do you tip?
Listen, I've Ubered many times. Yes, I always tip. Every single one of and my son, of course, my son, he's
Okay.
19 years
Okay.
old. I noticed that the young kids, they always tip.
You know, that's true. You know, I notice students tip the most. I don't
Yeah,
know, for
yeah.
some reason.
But not
they'll
all
always
of them,
give it-
but
most of them. Yeah,
yeah,
they give
yeah,
a tip.
yeah.
But let me ask a question. Why do you tip?
Well,
Well, we're back at the subject again. I don't know why, but anyway, why do you tip?
I want to tell you something that truthfully is Chris might edit some of this out, you know, so if it's still in, it's because you like the part, okay? Now, if it's not in, it'll be edited, and you can always have a look at the whole version, the long version, right? Well, people tip, and why do I tip? I'll tell you what, because I look at the guy, you know, even if he didn't talk to me and he doesn't really interact, I figure he still took the initiative to keep his car clean for us.
Yes.
And drive safely. I mean, and he still merits his 5 points because he's a nice person.
And at least
5
he's
stars.
getting
He's getting me to the right spot.
right spot
He
safely,
arrives,
safely.
he arrives promptly. He arrives promptly. Wow, that's a major thing. You arrive promptly. You pick the guy up in front of his door. You're doing all that.
But do you notice that sometimes
That's why I
sometimes
keep
on a
give
busy
it to-
street you go to pick up a customer and they're not even there? Like if you order an Uber, you know the Uber is coming. You have a phone, the app on there that tells you where the driver is. You know, be there. And also, you know who we are, but we don't know who you are. So, you know, sometimes if you see the car coming, give a little wave so that the Uber driver knows it's you.
Yeah, they even
know what I
have
mean?
that thing now on some of these apps. There, wave. You know, look, I want to tell you something. Truthfully, the other day I had this one client. She's a high-rise downtown. I mean, come on, 10 floors. She's up 10 floors.
Yeah.
She's still putting on her bloody makeup. Okay.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. So, I ring a ding, and finally she answers the phone, and I says, "Your Uber driver's downstairs." "I'll be coming down in a minute." "Well, what do you mean you're coming down there from? I mean, yeah, what do you mean you're coming down? What do you think this is your personal service? Like, whoa, do you want me to come up and open the door for you?" I mean, serious. It took them 5 minutes. It was the only reason why I didn't have it canceled is because I accidentally pressed the start button. Otherwise, I'd have waited for the 2 minutes for them to say you can cancel now, and I make $3.75, which is probably more than I'm gonna make than if I delivered her.
So people, make sure that you're on time when the Uber guy comes. Don't make him wait, especially if you're going a short distance. Oh, speaking of distance, have you ever picked up somebody 20 minutes away, and then when you get there, they're only going 3 minutes away? Has that ever happened to you?
Well, to tell you the truth, Chris, you know, like you told me last time, stop taking those calls. Unless it's written 40 minutes.
I told you that?
Yeah, you told me. Stop taking those calls. You said they don't pay. So what the real reason is, look, obviously, it's not the client's fault, okay? Come on, the client
doesn't.
come on, let's go.
You can't blame the client.
The client presses a button, wants a drive. The client does not know.
No, the client does not know, so
Okay,
we can't
really blame there. So
But-
the question is now, who should we blame? I mean, if we have to go 20 minutes for a client,
Yeah.
isn't it supposed to be a surge? Because there's nobody there to pick them up?
It should be, but it's
No,
not.
but it should be a surge.
It should be a surge.
Because a surge is when there are more people asking for
Yes.
a driver than there are available. So there's obviously nobody available.
True.
So I think we should take this up with, who's the owner of Uber again?
Whoever
started a good
Whoever
app.
thought about Uber is a genius.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, he's a genius.
But-
Didn't put the tips properly on there. In the beginning, they didn't even have tips.
Yeah, but now they do. But I think people ignore them. But anyway, getting back to the distance
Yeah.
thing, and then you get there 20 minutes, and the person is just going down the street, right? I know it's not their fault.
Are you kidding? I've
No,
had
and hold on, and they wouldn't even tip you. So right there, it's a loss.
Hey, the other day, I'm downtown, Westmount. I get a lady, and then she tells me to go down the street. I said, "Hey, lady, you too lazy to walk?"
You told her.
Yeah.
You told her that?
Okay. I mean, come on, man. Hey, you don't need me. You need feet.
Okay.
I mean, why would you want to call
Because
across
it's
the
cheap.
street?
No, because it's cheap.
And then you made me wait 2 minutes. And then you know what? She tells me stop by the bank. I said, why, you gonna rob it? Do I split it with you? No, I'm just gonna go into the, I'm gonna go into the fast machine, the
Yeah,
ATM.
but we try to be nice with customers. I mean, I had
Oh, but do you
I had
think
two customers.
Do you think she left me a tip?
I bet she didn't.
She did it.
I had two customers that asked me, can you stop at Tim Hortons? And I said, I'm a nice guy. I'll stop at Tim Hortons for you.
Yeah.
Went through the drive-through, and of course, we went on the shortest line. And you know what they say, the shortest line is always the longest line?
Yeah.
So I spent about maybe 8 minutes in the line, and they got their, but they did ask if I wanted a coffee. I said, no, thank you, right?
Yeah. A slice of pizza?
No. And I after 8 minutes, okay, I went on my way. And, because, wait, we don't get paid for waiting, do we?
I want to tell you something. What we're getting paid for waiting is so ridiculous. That's why we're always in a rush, remember?
Exactly.
'Cause we're trying to get there right
yeah.
away. We're trying to get to the client. The Uber app is made in such a way that the deal is to get the client as fast as possible to the next destination, so you be rolling. So that if we
Exactly.
get traffic, the client is not penalized.
So when I was waiting there, the 8 minutes,
Yeah.
they never even tipped me?
Well, actually, you made $1.
No, but they didn't tip
But
me.
think
They
about it,
didn't-
$1. That's less than minimum wage.
But oh, by the way,
8 minutes,
no,
$1.
a customer did give me a slice of pizza,
Well, okay.
but I would have preferred the tip.
Yeah, I mean, did you sell the pizza a little bit?
Huh?
Did you sell the pizza?
No, actually, I took them to the place to get the pizza. Oh,
Yeah.
no, they were nice. She came with the pizza, got in the car, and then at the end of the trip, she goes, would you like a pizza? Slice of pizza? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a slice of pizza. It was good pizza. Anyway, is there anything else you want to talk about, or this is gonna conclude, or
Well,
this is our first show, by the way, so
yeah.
we're just rambling on.
we,
so-
we wanna be very, very honest with you and blunt with you, to tell you very, very bluntly about Uber driving out, we're
I
all
thought we were
happy.
off the Uber
No,
stuff.
we're all
Okay.
happy about it, no,
Okay.
we're all happy about it.
Are we still on the Uber subject again?
No, I just wanna say one thing, that we enjoy doing Uber, we enjoy doing driving, it's a very fun thing. We do appreciate having clients in the first place, right? We're in the
Okay,
first
yes, we
place,
do,
you
we
know.
do.
I mean, you guys, tipping is a prerogative that you guys can do, it's not an obligation, but please do it, okay? And next,
Next.
the thing is that we're gonna be back here
Next week?
tomorrow, and then the day after, you're gonna see the next issue, could be tomorrow, I don't know.
Yeah, it
We
could be
never
whenever
know.
we feel like putting it on. I
Well,
thought they
well,
wanted once a week. Yeah, whenever we
well,
feel like
well,
putting it
I'll
on.
tell you what, you see, this sequence today, it was sequence number 1, really. So
This is show number 1.
Yeah, and then tomorrow will be number 2, but number 2 could be there tomorrow, or it could be in a week. It doesn't matter, it'll be there, okay? So, but it'll be number 2. We never skip numbers, okay? So it'll be 1, 2, 4, no, we'll do 1, 2, and 3, right?
Yeah.
Number 2, 4,
So we're
5,
gonna be
6.
out of this on Facebook, and we want you to subscribe because we want to get
Why
subscribers.
would you want them to subscribe? First
No,
of all,
no. First,
wait,
of all, I'm putting it on Facebook. Hopefully, you'll see
Wait,
it.
wait, hold
And then,
on.
and then it's gonna go to YouTube,
Well-
and then they can subscribe.
Okay,
to,
if
watch
you're
what
gonna
we're doing.
subscribe, okay,
Yeah.
there's no fee right now, but please put a tip.
Okay. Okay.
When you subscribe, there'll be a little box, it will be called contributions, okay? Now,
Okay.
contributions to making the show better, and oh, by the way, we accept to have your input. If
Yes,
you have any
yes. If
ideas.
you have any ideas, or tell us what you think. I mean, like I said, we are new at this, so we decided to just to do this. And like I said, every once in a while we'll have a guest, we'll have somebody else to talk about things. And if you decide that you want to talk about something, well, come on down. Where are we?
We don't do, how much we charge if they come down? How much?
No, it's free. No, they just come
Free,
in.
they just have to pay room and board.
Yeah.
They gotta pay transport and a tip, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, get in touch with us. Get in touch with us, and
Yeah.
we'll invite you down. And oh, by the way, hopefully we'll have a sign here, that will say the TCB Jungle Room. It's coming.
As soon as the contributions come in, as soon as they're in, as
Yes.
soon as the budget allows us,
Okay.
and you notice this tree, right? Like Chris watered it. It doesn't grow. But I'll tell you what.
Is this why we're calling it the Jungle Room?
Yeah, this is the jungle, right
Okay,
there.
okay.
I just want to let you know that we're going to have a sign up here as the contributions come in, right? And don't be shy, you know, and don't be afraid to share this with people, right? If you really like it.
Yeah.
And if you give us your input and, you know, a free t-shirt for every time you send us a input about what you want to do, okay? A free t-shirt.
Where you get these free t-shirts from?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know yet. Okay. Oh, and also, you know, if you like the show, give us a thumbs up, you know, but, you know, and we'll keep doing this because this is something we just decided to do just to entertain people, right?
Yeah, because you see, to tell you the truth, really, you see, at this time, usually there's no clients looking for Ubers. So we figured, right?
Exactly.
Might as well do
Yeah,
something.
might as well do something.
But look, we gotta cut.
Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah, I
Hold
gotta
on,
go.
hold on, I got a buzz. I gotta go. I got a buzz here. I got a ride to pick up.
Okay,
Okay?
all right, so.
It's only 20 minutes away.
20 minutes. Anyway,
I'll see you guys.
okay, so I'm Chris Price and this is
Andreas.
Andreas. All right, so until next time, you are watching the TCB Jungle Room.
Till next time, be nice to your friends, be nice to all your people, be nice to your driver, be nice to your Uber.
Yeah.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time.